Shalom, Yasharallah. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High. I've been going over Galatians, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to continue to go over that chapter. Bring some understanding through the Spirit of the Most High. Let's look at Colossians 3 and 17 as always. And whatsoever you do in word and deed, do all by h.o.i, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, by h.o.i. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior, Hamashiach, and we give thanks to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose words be praised for everything. So I want to go to Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, and the 10th verse. Deuteronomy 30 and 10. It says, if thou shalt hearken, it's Most High telling we the Israelites, if we listen unto the voice of the Most High, thy power, your power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law. Remember, we got the works of the law, the books, the book of the law, and we have the curse of the law. Keep those three things in mind. He said, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law, and if thou turn unto the Most High thy power, that's your power, a personal possessive pronoun showing ownership, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, with all thine heart, all your mind, and with all thy soul. For this commandment, which I command thee, is an order, Israel. This day, it is not hidden from thee. It ain't hidden from us. It wasn't hidden. He didn't hide it from us. Neither is it far off. You ain't got to go far off to see it. It's right here, he said. It is not in heaven. It ain't in heaven that thou shouldst say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. You ain't got to go all the way to heaven. Ask someone to bring it down from heaven to you because it's right here. Neither is it beyond the sea. You ain't got to go out to the sea, that thou shouldst say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word is very nigh unto thee. Hear that? The word of the Most High is very near unto us, in thy mouth, if you allow it to penetrate into your brain, into your thoughts, into your speech, into your actions, instead of all about this world and things that's contrary to the Most High, that's set up to send you straight to hell. He said, but the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth, and in thy heart, in your mind, that thou mayest do it. Not think about it, and no action. You have to do it, he said. He says, see, check this out. He says, see, I have set before thee this day. What did he set before us? He given us his commandments and tell us we got to do them. Do it, he said. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. That's what we're dealing with. Since we thought we was all that, go eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, instead of allowing the tree of life to dwell with us and within us to live forever. No, we decided to go for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's why he's saying, see, I have set before thee this day life and good. Ain't no different then than now. He said, I set before you this day life and good, and death and evil. Life and good is doing the right things and following the Most High's rules and regulations, like he just said, his commandments, his orders, to see everlasting life. Or if you don't, you're going to see death and evil, because that's what you draw to you. And a lot of people draw evil to them because of the fact of their disposition. With the Most High, he want us to be, he told us in 1 John 5:3, he said, well, this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous. So when you bitter, you angry, you don't really know how to deal with this love, because everybody talk about love, 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 but you don't know how to deal with this love of the Most High, then you ain't got it. You don't have it. You choosing death and evil. And you're going to draw it to you. You draw spirits to you. The Most High is not evil. Understand this. He created for those that want to draw evil to them, because he know what we're going to be like and how we are, how we've been. Therefore, you draw evil to you because of your disposition. That's why he said, whatever he give you, take out cheerfully. But if you can't be happy, then you dealing with evil. Regardless how you look at it. He said, whatever he gives you, take cheerfully, as you be dipped in the fiery furnace of affliction. That's why he said, choose good. Life or good. Or death or evil. Because you know you can be in a dead state of mind too, before he kill you. He kills. He make it alive. Or before he heal you. Look, it's all here. It's just a matter of who's really paying attention. Ecclesiasticus 2:4. He said, whatsoever. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 2:4. He said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. So if you don't do that, you sinning. So you got to work to do this. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient. That take time. That deal with time. When thou art changed to a lower state. We have patience. If people don't have patience, then they don't know how to be cheerful for whatever it is that you have to deal with in life. Joshua 1:8. Joshua 1:8. This is when Joshua brought us out of the wilderness. The children, I might say, of those that he allowed to go into the wilderness and perish, every last one of them, except for their children, and Joshua and Caleb. So Joshua 1:8, he said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. That's just laws that the Most High gave us. 613 laws. He's telling us here we had the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws, and the sacrificial laws. 5 sets of laws. 613 laws. But we know now that the h.o.i was the ultimate lamb that was sacrificed for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why it's saying here, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. People are doing that. Why? Because the world offers you death. And you rather choose death rather than this. He said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Do you know all that's written therein? Are you observing what's written in the laws of the Most High? This right after the law's been given. Genesis to Deuteronomy. Read the book of Joshua. That's why he said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. All through the day, all through the night. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. That's the only way you're going to observe to do according to all that is written therein, if you meditate on these laws day and night. For then, when you do this, solution. Thou shalt make thy way prosperous. Prosperous. He's going to give you plenteousness. He just said prosperous. And then when you do this, meditate, don't let the book of the law depart out of thy mouth, and meditate on it day and night, and then thou shalt have good success. Prosperous and good success. See, now I'm teaching that. I see the only ones getting prosperous is the one that's asking for the money. Plaster plate. Plaster plate. They being prosperous, but the people not, because they're teaching them that they don't have to do this. Isaiah 8 and 20. Until this day. That's what's so hurtful. And they go into the scripture of what we looking at, even in Galatians the 3rd chapter, and try to justify the fact that we don't have to keep the laws no more. Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You hear that? If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So what is this light? Well, the Proverbs 6:23. There's no light in them. Right? If they don't speak according to the word of the Most High, there's no light in them. Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp. The commandment of the Most High is a lamp, and the law is light. Uh-oh. If they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them. They can't speak according to the word because they don't have the laws in them. They ain't meditated on the laws day and night. They telling you that you don't have to keep the law. And some of you out there like that. That's why you wicked as ever. You choosing death and evil. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. So you're not going to get around it. He's telling you, you got to, that's like saying, okay, well, you give more credence to the law of the land than you do the Most High. They'll tell you in a minute, you got to keep the law of the land, which we do. But you ain't got to keep the laws of the Most High, who made the land, who made the people that's on the land, who gave every instruction that's necessary to be given.